Hi everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. If you have been drawn to this reading, we will be focusing on who is thinking of you. You might be thinking of them as well. These are the main decks that I'll be pulling from. Who's My Next Love? Physical Features by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. I'll be grabbing some verbiage from my HEARTSPACE Oracle and clarify everything with my Valentine Connection Tarot. I'll also be drawing some letters that could be a part of yours or your person's name, whoever it is you're thinking about, and then we'll grab some zodiac signs. All right, so let's go ahead and dive right into it. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Welcome to your reading. All right, so who's thinking of you? Let's start off with the letters that could be a part of yours or your person's name. It could even be friends or family that could play a significant role in your life. So let's see, what are the letters that need to come through here for this reading for water signs? We are starting off, ooh, this is actually a W. I was about to have it go upside down. All right, W. What else? We have a Q. Water signs. What else? We have U, followed by an O. All right. What else? R. Interesting. We have two Qs coming forward. So maybe you and your person both have Q's in your name, or it could be somebody's initials. Two people that might have either a first or last name that start with a Q. Okay, what else? We have an X. Let's grab a few more here. We have an I. All right, I feel like grabbing maybe 3 more cards here. We have an N. Y, and one more. One more for water signs. Give me a letter. And we have a K. All right, guys, so if any of these letters are making sense for you already, maybe there is something significant that could come through once we really tap into the messages for this reading. Okay, so those are the letters to get things started. Let's go ahead and grab some zodiac signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay, doesn't always have to be their sun sign. All right, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Who's thinking of you could be a Virgo. Could also be a Taurus. We have Pisces, so Pisces, maybe the person you're thinking about is also another Pisces, or even Cancer and Scorpio. Maybe your person could be a Pisces. All right, we also have Aquarius coming through. Let me grab 2 more here. We've got double Pisces, guys. Okay, double Pisces coming through. So maybe your person has a lot of water placements, certainly Pisces. Maybe you both do. Too many. All right, we've got Leo as well, and let me grab one more. And lastly, we have Sagittarius. Get over here, Sagittarius. All right, so if any of those signs are significant for you, and some of these signs could even be in your chart, all right, so there could be extra significance in the messages. Let's go ahead and get started with that. We'll start off with, let's see, what's my next deck? The Physical Features one. So who is this person? So some of these descriptions could certainly describe this individual, but it could also be describing you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. Somebody could have dark brown eyes. A crooked smile. You know, it's funny because my daughter's name is Cameron. And, you know, during that whole time, I believe it was either the 80s or the 90s, probably the 90s, when Cameron Diaz first, you know, started coming out in movies. And so I love the name, and I named her Cameron And so without even really looking at the meaning of the name, and I believe it is crooked nose. And so she's like, Mom, why'd you name me Cameron? So just because somebody's got a crooked smile doesn't mean it can't be a really nice smile. It just made me think of that. All right, what else for water signs? Somebody could be known for having dimples. Maybe you have dimples. All right, what else? We have Middle Eastern coming through here. All right, let's grab another. We have in shape. This one keeps popping up, so maybe you love to work out. Maybe they do. Maybe Divine Feminine, you have a masculine who loves your figure. They're really attracted to that. We might have two people who are very body conscious. And we have exotic. So maybe Divine Feminine, you're coming through as this beautiful exotic person. And this is a masculine who, again, is really attracted to you. Let me grab one more here for water signs. Here we go. Look at this. Athletic. They're built. They've got muscles. You know, they're really in shape. So maybe you guys either met in the gym or you're both really the type of individuals that love to train and work out. Could be something like that. Really, really care about your appearance. All right. So let's go ahead and see what else we can find out. So I wanted to take a look at my HEARTSPACE Oracle to see what this person wants to say to you. And you certainly could relate to some of the messages for yourself and what you want to say to them. All right, here we go. For water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What does this person want to say to you? Your hugs, your kisses, your scent, your taste, your body. I want it all now. I'm telling you, there's this attraction that they have to you. And they really find you to be in shape, as we've seen. You care about your body. You care about your appearance. They do as well, perhaps. So that's coming through. You can't sleep either. How can we pass the time? You know, maybe, especially if you guys are apart and you're not together, maybe this person has had insomnia. They can't sleep. They're thinking about you. Maybe you can't either, you know, especially at night. You could both be thinking about each other. And some of those thoughts could be fantasies, could be very sensual in nature. And last one, we have, no one has ever made me feel the way you do. It doesn't matter who came before you because no one will ever come after you. All right, so some of you guys who are going through some struggles right now, maybe you're not together. So even though they might have moved on to another connection, there's still something very special about the two of you that they can't seem to get away from. Okay, so let's grab some tarot and let's see what else we can find out here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Let's see. I really feel too, guys, that there's something about the intimacy that stands out more than anyone else that they've ever been with, and maybe you feel the same way. All right, let's see. What else do we need to know? Well, we've got the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so Page of Pentacles is really wanting to manifest something here, possibly maybe a new chapter for the two of you. They could also be really focused on maybe their work environment. All right, we do have the Seven of Swords. Part of the reason why you guys are going through some challenges right now might be because they were not honest with you. They could have, you know, 100% been lying to you about certain things. Maybe you discovered that they were cheating or that they were doing something shady behind your back. This could have been a very difficult experience, guys. We do have the World. So I'm kind of feeling whatever difficult moments you guys have been through together, that is in the past. And maybe you're just really focused on what your future can bring. But it's really important that you learn the lesson behind why that happened to begin with. All right, because if other people are in the picture, which is reflected on these cards, 7 of Swords, 5 of Wands, you know, this person might have been with other people, talking to other people, having intimate moments with other people. So maybe you have questioned their loyalty, and now we are seeing the Tower, okay? So are they thinking about you? Sure, yes, especially the intimate moments that you guys have shared. They stay up late at night, they can't stop thinking about you, wondering, can you still be a part of my future? Can we get back together? Etc., etc. But can they really make it stick this time if you were to take them back? Because I know this is coming through because they really hurt you. That's reflected on the 3 of Swords. It's not always a love triangle, but I do feel for some of you guys that could be what this red flag is picking up off of from the Tower. So an affair, infidelity. 9 of Wands. This experience really put you through so much, guys. You know, and maybe it put you in that type of mentality where you just are ready to give up on the whole concept of finding somebody that really can be your life partner. But I am telling you that even though you had to go through this to learn particular lessons, you will be able to get to the other side of that lesson. The sun will shine on you again. We do have the Death card. Some of you guys might have gotten involved with a Scorpio here. The Death card isn't always a bad thing because it can represent the fact that whatever doors needed to close in your life, whether you helped in that happening or whether or not the universe had to step in to close that door for you, it's in a way giving you this green light to create change in your life, because there was something about this person where they weren't 100% legit with you. However difficult and painful that might have been, because I know from the 3 of Swords, just looking at that energy, it broke your heart. So you have to do better for yourself, and you have to choose better. If this person is wanting to simply explore the physical connection and just be surface level, then this could be a message to let you know that you need to move forward. Create the change in yourself. Focus on your healing, because the Death card can represent a new cycle, and you get to decide who is a part of that journey. All right. Some of you guys could have connected with a Capricorn. So we do have the double energy coming through here. Be mindful of what you are tempted by. All right. Because you might have entertained this person and the situation and just ended up getting hurt. So learn the lesson behind it and try to not repeat those patterns. And we do have the Wheel of Fortune, you know, so in a way the universe has seen what you've been through, and this is a blessing and a gift that you're going to experience. You're going to find that whatever burden you've been carrying, it can be lifted, you know, and things will turn around for you, but you also have to be mindful of not bringing in some of the negative experiences that you already learned from the past. So you don't want the past and the present or the future to intermingle with each other, especially if there are lingering energies from people that need to be released from your life, you know. And look at this. You've got the 2 of Cups. So if you're afraid that you're never going to find the right kind of love, you will. But first, you got to let go of people that truly don't deserve a place in your heart or in your life. All right, guys, I don't know who that's for, but that's what I'm getting here, guys. If you are interested in your own reading, that info is down below in the description box. I'll link all of the decks down below as well. Thank you so much. See you next time.